Hello friends, good morning and welcome back to Traders Destination. Today is 10th of July 2018 and this is one of the live videos that I am going to record for you all because for quite some time I was receiving requests that why not a live video. So friends, only recently I have launched this strategy which is called the morning breakfast strategy. As per that strategy, what you have to do is you have to actually get into moneycontrol.com, or you can also get into Economic Times in the morning before 9 a.m. and you will be able to find the name of the stocks which are in the news for the day. So say for example today, as you can see in the time over here, it's around 9:10 a.m. and today it's 10th of July 2018. So these are the stocks which are in the news: HCL Technologies, TCS, Indus IND Bank, Dish TV, SRF, Capital First. But what we usually do in this strategy is we refer to the stock which is either part of Nifty 50 list or the stocks which are on the high beta kind of stocks with more than a beta value of 1.5. So if I actually look into this report, this news, then you have already seen that there are these three stocks which is reflecting over here on top. Apart from that, if you actually get into the news in detail, you will be able to see two or more names. That is HDFC Bank and Lupin. Okay, so these are the five stocks that we will be trading today. The setup is very easy. It's a 10-minute setup that you have to actually play with. The candlestick has to be a 10-minute candlestick pattern, and the RSI value of 90 and 10 with the period of 14. But before getting into the chart, the first step, you have done the first step in which you have identified the five stocks. Now the second step is allotment of the money. Okay, so I have just already created this one. Now say for example, these are the five stocks for the day, and approximately if you look into the price of all this, I have already added them in the watch list. So if you see in the watch list, you will get to see that TCS price is around 1898. So this is what the last closing price was. HCL 995. Like that, you will be able to identify the last trading price of this of these stocks. So approximately you will be able to identify what is the price. And say for example, if you are trading with 10,000 rupees, this is just for the sake of example that I am quoting over here. So if you are actually putting 10,000 rupees in this five stock, it means okay, you are actually putting 2,000 rupees in each. I had already mentioned that you should not be taking an exposure more than 8 times. In a most ideal situation, 5 times. Why 5 times? See, previous day also I showed this table with you. Like say for example, you have a stock which is of rupees 100 and your estimated risk is of around 2%. If you are playing with a 5%, 5 times exposure, then what will happen is for that stock, you can actually take a trade up to maybe 9 days. Okay. But given that you are actually playing with a stock with 15 times of exposure, in 3 days your money will be zero. So that's the reason why it is advised always to take a exposure up to 5 times. Most ideally 5 times. You should not be taking more exposure, although the discount brokers will be providing you a lot more. So let me come back over here. So here is the calculation. I have multiplied it by 8. So if I actually take a 5 times exposure, then the value will look something like this: 5 for TCS, 10 for HCL, 5 for IND, IND, 5 for HDFC Bank and 5 for Lupin. Now how to actually do it in the real time? Okay, so if we are doing this, then what we have to do is on a real time, placing so many orders, like placing 5 orders will be a little tough. So easy trick is you open 5 windows over here, 5 browsers over here: one for Lupin, one for TCS, one for HCL, one for Indus IND Bank, and one for HDFC Bank. So see, you have already opened this 5. You can see over here on the tab itself: Lupin, TCS, Indus IND Bank, HDFC. This one is HCL Tech. Okay, So after you have opened this, you already have the template ready. So this is the template over here. So the template, I have named the template as okay, I've already named the template as a morning template strategy. So where is it? Yeah, morning. Okay, so this is the template name. Just put the template over here everywhere. The moment you put the template okay, so this is how you are doing it. I'm trying to do it live, friends, because there are many people who are beginners. I think this is going to be helpful for them. Right, so you have put this. Now as the market is going to open, doesn't matter, we are anyways going to see it at 9:25. We still have time. What we should do is just go over here for each and every stock. What you have to do is, say for example, okay, if I am taking 5 times of exposure, what I am doing is I am putting a quantity of 11. Keep your trading order, I mean the order ready. Like this is where you are going to place the order, right? So just keep it ready. You can actually shift it towards the left. If the number is 11 for here, just put the quantity over here, 11. Intraday is already selected, so don't worry. So as a process, what we are going to do is we're going to place a buy order and a sell order. Okay, so this is for Lupin. Now let's see TCS again. TCS, click over here, do something like this. TCS is you are doing it in 5 quantity, so put quantity over here 5. Shift it towards the left hand side. Let's see HCL. HCL is what? 10 quantity. Okay, so these are the pre-work you have to do before placing the order, otherwise you will not be able to place order for all. So HCL 10 quantity, and placing it here. And Indus IND and HDFC Bank. Indus IND Indus IND is 5 in quantity. So again, I need to see it in 10 minutes window. I have to place the order over here. This is 5 in quantity. Manually I'm just putting it here. Okay, and then coming to HDFC Bank, the last one, 10 minutes. What is the quantity? 5. Okay, so the moment I'm doing this, I'm ready with the setup. All I need to do is check where the first 10-minute candle ends, and wherever it ends, I'm going to place first order towards that side. Like say for example, if the candle turns red, the first 10 minutes candle turns red and it ends in a red candle, then probably I will first place sell order, and then I will again go back to, after placing orders for all these 5 stocks, again I will come back over here and I will place the second order. Okay, so yeah, I think everything is in a 10-minute. Yeah, everything is in a 10-minute kind of a thing. This is 5 minutes. I have to change it to 10 minutes. Lupin is also 10 minutes. Okay, so now see, you are done with what are the steps you are doing since morning. Step 1 was identification, step 2 was fund allocation. So now coming to step 3. Step 3 is what? Step 3 is basically, actually what you have to do is you should not be putting in money in the stock if the first candle is more than 2 rupees. I mean sorry, more than 2%. Okay, so what is 2% of this amount? You can do an approximated calculation also. This is multiplied by 2%. Here is the amount that is coming in front of you. So if the price of the first candle is more than this this percentage which is shown over here, it means you should not be putting in money. Okay, if our stock price is around 900 rupees and if the candle value, the first candle price range is around 18 rupees, then we should not be putting. So let's see how it is happening here. So during we still have 5 more minutes to go, but still you should be good enough to figure that out. Just a sec, let me connect my charger. Okay, so 5 more minutes to go. What we have to do is I will not stop recording this video. I will keep it on so that you guys can actually have a watch. In the meanwhile, what we will keep doing is, see, just have a look at this TCS. Okay, so see, let's have a look at TCS and let's have a look at the first candle. Okay, and the first candle is quite big. If you are seeing the high and low of the first candle of TCS, the high is around 98, low is around 70, so approximately 18 rupees, 18-19 rupees, there is a range. So see what should be the range of TCS so that you should not be trading. So 37 rupees, so still you can trade in this. But by looking at the price, whatever it is going right now, this is also in your radar. You should not be filtering it out. So after we are done with step 1, 2 and 3, this is the thing that we should be doing it during 9:20 to 9:25 p.m. 9:25 a.m. We need to identify the stocks for which the range is actually more than 2%, and hence we should not be actually taking a trade on that. So let's see this. High and low is like around 5 rupees. We are still good to go. You can actually see the high and low over here on the top left hand corner. So I'm just placing the cursor over here on the first candle which is getting formed, and it is around 5 rupees. So we are good. TCS, we have just seen TCS. It's 98 minus 70, so it's around 28 rupees, 18 rupees, sorry. So this is also good to go. ₹28, I was wrong. HCL is again between low and high. What is the price? Let's see what is the price over here. 61 and 64, 3 rupees. We are good to go. Indus IND Bank. Indus IND Bank, it's a stock of 1955. That's the price it is going on. High minus low is 45, 65 minus 69 minus 45. So around 25 rupees, 24-25 rupees range, which is still within the range because we have a range of around 39 rupees to go. And definitely the last one, HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank is again in a range of, the high and the low is 2125, 2139. So it's basically around 14 rupees. So we are again good to go here. So these are the stocks we had already identified. Now what we have to do is we have to place an order towards the end. Okay, so everywhere you have to see in the chart, you have to put a stop order. Wherever you are seeing, you have to put a stop. It's going to be a stop intraday order that you are going to place. And where you are going to place is towards the end of the first candle. Now let's start with Lupin. See, we are seeing this candle is going towards red. Okay, so we are going to put a sell order. TCS is going towards red again, so I am putting a sell order. HCL is going towards green, so I am going to put a, sorry, HCL is going towards red, so we looked at a wrong candle. So this is the right candle of HCL. HCL, the range is 75 to 95. It's a 20 rupees range, whereas for HCL 19 rupees 26 paisa is the range of around being 2%. So this should be in the radar. I think we should look into it at the end. We should not be, like placing an order over here. So it's time now. Let's see how to place the order. So the first candle was red over here. Second candle is turning to be green. It's going towards up. So we should be placing an order at the high first. 919.90. So we will be placing a buy over here at 919.95 paisa per. Stop price for quantity 11 that you already know. Place the buy order over here and move on. Let's see TCS. TCS is what? TCS is a red candle. The candle is actually in the center. There is no direction so far, so we can place it anywhere. Doesn't matter wherever we put. We can put a short sell over here. So let's see what's the low. It's 1870.75. So 1870.70 is the price where we are putting. The quantity is already calculated and placed before, so I'm placing this sell order over here. Let's see HCL Tech. So HCL Tech is again over here. See, the price right now is towards the bottom. If the price right now is towards the bottom, anyways we are going to look into it a little bit later. Indus IND, again Indus IND is a candle where the price is somewhere here. So let's place just because the price is towards the bottom of the candle, I'm trying to place a order first towards the bottom. Okay. So what is the price over here? The low is 1945.80. So 1945.75. 1945.75. You're putting in Indus IND. And finally HDFC Bank. I think we missed it, because see, HDFC Bank, the first candle high is already broken. So don't worry. In such cases, what we should do is HDFC Bank 42 rupees is the range. The high is already broken. So if you know that the high is already broken in such a situation, what you should do is 2139.45 was the high. So we can place a cover order over here. We can place a cover order, because cover order you can place when the price is actually above the current price and you want to buy at a price which is lower than what the current price is running at. So you can actually place a cover order of whatever is the price at the high of the candle, that is 2139.45. So 2139.45. And when you are actually taking a cover order, you have to place a stop loss also. So the stop loss price is the low of the candle, that is 2125. You have to put it over here and you have to place 2124.95. Okay, so this is how you place orders. It's a cover order manually for 5, and you are actually placing a buy order. Sorry, I think I made a mistake over here. It's 2139.45, 2139.45 and 2124 point this. $139.45, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is how you place the orders. The moment you place the orders, everything will come like this. Automatically you will get to see one buy and one sell coming here, just because it's a cover order. But in case of the others, see, you have already placed a sell order over here. So if you have placed a sell order, you have to also go ahead and place a buy order, which will be your stop loss order. Okay, now HCL, we were actually looking into it because HCL, the range was quite higher. So let's see what is the exact calculation for HCL. The high and the low is 95 and 75.85. okay, so 95, and I have the calculator. There is a calculator. So high is 95 and low is 75.85. 85. I'm just looking into the last decimal places, which is, sorry, I should give 995. It is coming to around 2%. Okay? So we should not be taking a trade in HCL Tech. So let's remove HCL from the chart, because if it is around 2%, we should not be taking a trade. So we are now today playing with these 4 stocks. Now for these 4 stocks, what we need to do is, we have already placed a order for all this. Like say for example, over here the buy order is placed. I need to go ahead and place a sell order over here, which will be a stop loss order. Similarly for TCS, a sell order is placed. I have to place a buy order over here on top. Indus IND Bank, I have again placed a buy order and short sell order. Second order is needed to be placed on the top, and this is HDFC Bank. I think HDFC Bank is going up and we missed the trade over here. It's fine, let's wait and watch for some time. If it falls, if it comes down, and if it touches the price, we may be lucky, but if it doesn't, then it's okay. At times it happens, and you have to be very fast. As I was talking and showing, that's why I was a bit slow, but if I do it only of my own without demonstrating, it becomes quite faster. Okay, so now let's go ahead and place a second order over here. The high is 1969.05, so 1969.10 should be the price. 1969.10 should be the buy price. Then coming to TCS, TCS for the candle, again the high is 1898.95, so I am placing 1898.95. Okay, Lupin, I placed a buy order, so I will be placing a sell order over here. The low is what? 914.10. 914.05. So the orders are placed. So Lupin, both the stop loss order and target order, whatever, like, so basically you are placing an order towards the high and low, that is placed. For TCS again, one at the high, one at the low is placed. Indus IND again, it's placed, and HDFC Bank, it's placed, but I'm not sure if HDFC Bank is going to come down. If it comes down, then probably we will be able to take this trade, otherwise we will have to wait. So now friends, today I'm going to make this video like live, so I'm going to pause the video for a while and see how the thing is going on. As and when like your target and stop loss will be coming nearer, you should be able to do that. Now see, I have already discussed the steps that you have to take. Okay, the step 1 was identifying the stock, step 2 was allotment of the money, step 3 was how to place the order. Now after you have placed the order, you have to wait and watch which side it gets triggered first. Okay, whichever side it gets triggered first, you have to keep a tab over here. So what you can actually do is, you can convert your view in a manner like this. You can actually see 4 stocks in one go. Okay, and Lupin is here. You can actually place different stocks, that is TCS here, HCL here, sorry, HCL we are not trading with, Indus here, and HDFC here. So these are your 4 stocks. You don't need this watch list. You can actually get rid of the watch list also if you want, but it's fine, because at times from the watch list also you will get to see how what it is happening. So let's see, this is how the trade setup should look like. You have to keep watching and see which one gets triggered first. Whichever gets triggered first, over there you need to do the calculation, and after doing the calculation you can actually put 2 more lines over there. Okay, now for the sake of simplicity, nothing is getting triggered right now, so let's see if HDFC been triggered for us, what would we have done? Now say for example HDFC Bank. So in HDFC Bank, this was the first candle, right? The first candle high was 2139.45 and low was 2125. 2139.45, 2139.45 and 2125. So 0.7% was the range. Now had it been a buy option, had we got this buy, because we missed this, if we had got this one, then what will be your target 1 and target 2? So here the calculator is saying the target 1 is going to be around 10 rupees, target 2 is going to be around 14 rupees. So 2150.17, 2153.92. So somewhere around 2150.20, 2150. Where is 2150? 2150 is okay. So 2150 voltage. 2150 point around 20 or 25 is something where it's going to be your target 1. Target 2 will be 2153.95. 2153.95. So this is going to be your target. So like that, what you have to do is once the price gets triggered, then only you have to go ahead and place the orders. So we missed this trade, but had we taken this trade on time, then this is how we could have placed the orders. Everything is inside. I mean, nothing is happening. Like, I'm not sure. It will take a while. This got triggered. HDFC Bank got triggered, is it? But we placed an order, no? Acha, this is that order that we missed. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Indus, TCS, Lupin. Which one we closed? ओके अच्छा रिकॉर्डिंग हो गया. अभी मैं स्टॉप करता हूँ, बहुत बकबक कर लिया. लास्ट का पोर्शन थोड़ा सा कट कर दूंगा. Okay friends, so I am back again. Till now Lupin got triggered. Now for Lupin, once see, as I mentioned that once a price gets triggered, then you need to go ahead and do the calculation that what should be your target and what should be your target. So looking at the first candle, this is the first candle. The high was 919.9, so 919.9 and low was your 914.1. 914.1. So this is that the first target was, we did a short sell, right? So first target was 909.5. 909.5 we had already achieved. 908.25 we had already achieved. Okay, so today we have achieved both the targets of Lupin. What we can do is we can modify the stop loss. So the second target T2 as per today should be 908.28. so what you should do is just moving this buy stop over here, put it somewhere here, wherever you are comfortable with. I am comfortable with the target 2 of the day, so I'm going to place the stop loss, modify the stop loss over here. Okay, it is modified. Today had I booked all my profit at T2, that would have been 908.25. so I have placed it somewhere around here. Let me place it even below. Okay, now let's trail the stop loss. We can actually take an example of how we can trail the stop loss by sell by sell, candle by candle. So if you have time during the day, what you can do is with every candle, with the fall of every candle, you can keep modifying the stop loss as at your own pace. Let's see what. Hi friends, जैसे you all are aware that today I could not get HDFC Bank in the first place, because by the time I actually wanted to buy it, I missed the buy price. But so far till now the target of 0.5% was not achieved, and hence I kept this cover order of buy at the high of the candle already open, and right now it got triggered. Now let's see where it takes us. So far the update is in TCS the trade is not yet triggered. the price is playing somewhere in between. Indus IND, again the same thing, it's the price is still playing within the range of the first candle. HDFC, it's already got triggered, like definitely it got triggered in the first place, and people who could not take in the first place, like me, I got the stock at this price right now. Lupin had already given a profit. It had given target 1 and target 2. That's why I just removed it from here. Let me just add it to show you. Yeah, I'm just adding Lupin to show you. Okay, so you can very clearly see it. Lupin has given a target of 1:1, and after that, if someone is holding it till 3:15 p.m., they can definitely do it. Okay, so let's watch these three stocks, what it says till the end of the day. Hello friends, it's around 11:47 a.m. and let's see where are we. So as you all know that in the morning I missed this trade of HDFC Bank, but it did not achieve its target 1, hence I had placed a cover order over here. But fortunately or unfortunately, that I don't know so far, we will get to know by the day end. The price got reversed over here, and I was able to buy at the desired price, and now it is up. So that's what you should also be doing, friends. You have to keep patience, because at the end of the day, patience is the name of this game. Even if you miss miss a trade, like even if you think that the desired price is not you could not buy it at the desired price, if the target is not achieved, still you have a chance to actually get into a trade. So HDFC, we are on the buy side of it. Lupin, I'm not tracking because I had already booked profit in Lupin in the morning while trailing stop loss. Indus. Hi friends, it's around 12:17 p.m. and TCS still did not trigger in any of the sides. So this is TCS. Sometime back I showed you that triangle formation is happening, but right now it is not yet triggered. And as per this morning breakfast strategy, if till 12:15 p.m. No target is triggered, no order is triggered, then we are supposed to cancel the order. So how to cancel the order in AFYERS? If you have placed it in a normal format like the normal intraday MIS order, you can just click on this cross and it will get removed. Similarly here also, it's as simple as that. Okay, so TCS is out from the watch list because we are not seeing it today. Only two left is Indus IND Bank and HDFC. So HDFC is in a profit. Indus IND is playing with patience. Let's see what we can do till the end of the day. Hi friends, it's 2:17 now, and as you have seen today that we had already booked profit in target 1 of Lupin. After that, these are the two stocks that we were holding. One is HDFC Bank. So you can very see it clearly that in HDFC Bank, with whatever number of shares that we have bought, we made a purchase over here. Initially it went up till here, and after that again it came down, and in the second time when it came down, I got an opportunity to buy it here, and it is nearing the target 1. The target 1 is somewhere around 2150. It's currently running on 2145. It's again a trader's choice. See, it's not necessarily mean that if I am saying that your target 1 is going to be 0.50, it means that it will definitely go there. If someday till 3 p.m. the market is range bound and it is still not going anywhere, if you are happy with whatever you got, you should be able to book profit. So for the sake of that, let me try to book profit over here, because I don't want to wait any further. So it is 31 rupees. What I need to do is I need to just click on this close. I need to close the position. Okay, so it was a cover order. So in case if you have placed an cover order, what you have to do is you have to actually go to your dashboard, and after going to your dashboard, you have to over here from the orders, you have to click on HDFC IND and close from here. Okay, so we are at a profit of 30 rupees 75 paisa. So I am closing this order. The order is closed. The profit is booked. Now let's see How about Indus IND? So Indus IND again, it actually reached its target one. Its target one was somewhere around here, and basis its target, it had also give some profit. If we want, we can hold it. So what I would like to do is I would like to actually modify its stop loss, so that in case if it falls even further, we can actually take maximum benefit from it. So I'm just modifying the stop loss here towards the end of this candle, or maybe if you want, you can book the stop loss also. So there are two ways of booking profit. One is like either you place stop loss order, modify the stop loss order like this, or otherwise what you can do is you can actually change the order, cancel the order from the order book. So there are two ways of doing that. I'm not showing trailing stop loss today because quantity is very small, so I'm just trying to show this to you so that you can see what profit we made during the day and how to actually work with this strategy. Okay, so I'm just modifying the stop loss here, so which is very near to exit. Whenever the price will touch this point, we will book the profit, or otherwise anyways what we are going to do is we're going to get some benefit if the price doesn't reverse back from here. So friends, this is one more example of trailing stop loss. Now as you have seen just now, what I did, I tried to actually modify the order. I modified the stop loss and I placed it somewhere here, which is actually more than the target 1 and maybe little less than that of target 2. But this is how you can actually keep trailing stop loss. So one way of trailing stop loss is at the end of each candle you can place it, or else when your appetite is full, if you are okay with whatever price you have got, you can actually put the stop loss over there. So like that it is done. So I'm keeping it over here. So whatever may be the price, if the price reverses from here and hits the price over here, which is around 1930 rupees, then that amount will be blocked. I think it's going to hit. It was too close, but it missed. Whatever, but it depends. Like see, when I say again that you're going to make a profit of around 0.5% or 1:1, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to wait till the end. It actually depends on various trading styles, and as I always say that everything is right and everything is wrong in the stock market. Whichever pleases you, whatever pleases you, you can do that. Okay, so let me see, just let me wait for around a few seconds. Maybe I will try to put it a little more down. See, I can actually put it more down over here to modify the stop loss. The moment it hits, the profit will be booked over there. Okay, so that's all. I just wanted you to see how this automatically gets the profit gets booked the moment it gets hit. But I think if the market falls, it will be good for us. Let's see. Okay, that's all, friends. Yep. So here see, this is the magic of trailing stop loss. The moment you placed it over here, the price went up and it actually hit it, and you booked the profit. So here are the 3 trades of the day. Basically, where is it? All positions. So these are the 3 trades of the day. Lupin, 57 rupees. I booked a profit at T1, a little higher than T1. Indus IND, just now right in front of you, it got booked at around little over target 1. And HDFC Bank, again, I was quite happy with whatever the thing was. In that, I made a profit of HDFC Bank as well. Now see, what is the total amount of profit you made? Okay, so HCL, again, it was a no trading day, hence I'm not showing HCL. Basically, if you see these 3, 57.75 around, let's take it as a 58 plus 85 plus 31. Okay, what is the profit you made over here? What is the amount you have spent? First of all, so as per you have actually spent an amount of, so TCS was a no trading day. Indusland IND, it's 85 rupees. HDFC, it's around 31 rupees, and Lupin, it's around 57 rupees. I'm taking it as a round figure, 58 rupees. So if you sum this up, sum of so 174 rupees is your profit. Okay, what is the amount that you have actually locked? The amount you have locked is around 6,000 rupees, but the amount that is utilized was not 6,000 rupees. Okay, so if you're counting 174 on 6000, that is equal to 174 divided by 6000 is equal to, you have made a profit of only 3%. Okay, so today with whatever money you have invested, you have actually made a profit of 3%. So friends, this is also not a small amount, so don't think that it is going to be a very small amount. If you are making 3% of profit every day, and if you are making that 3% of profit like for all 20 days, I mean 22 days in a month, so then imagine what your profitability will be. Okay, so hence I say that you should not be being more greedy. You should not be taking a lot of risk. Rather, you should reserve your capital in this manner so that it can be a easy money for you that can come on a daily basis. If you are happy with target 1, fine. If you are not happy with target 1, you can trail with stop loss. You can do that as well. Okay, so as a beginner, the first step will be happy with T1, that is target 1. Gradually, as you become more faster in placing the orders, and as you actually understand how you can actually trail the stop loss, then you can place multiple orders. What you can do is you can place 2 orders. 50% of your target amount will be at T1, and for the remaining 50% it will be at T2. But in that case, you have to start trailing from T1 so that you at least make a profit till T1, whatever is there. Okay, that's all friends. I'm done for